Alright then, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome to the stream. My name is Cat Monarch, and it's nice to be back streaming with some success on the ladder. We are currently at Plat 3 in our Masochist challenge, kind of like pushing towards Plat 2 at the moment, but you know, a little bit here and there with how it's going. Hope everyone's doing alright, can't complain myself. We are using the best deck available to us, although there are definitely some cards we've received which help out other strategies, like, let's see, we've got more Mech Knights now. And granted, we don't have an extremely high number to begin with, but, you know, card by card. But I think much more noticeable is something like Vanity's Fiend, or the fact that we picked up a Dimensional Barrier as well. We of course got a Malice card, which means that we can't play any of this, but you know, needs a Malice monster. And look at those rarities. What else? I feel like there's a couple other things that are not too bad. We got a Punk monster, which increases our Punk count to 5 for what's playable. So the Cosmo deck got a slight boost, which is neat. I looked forward to playing some Dice Festival, but then I realised that just due to the fact that you can only use the D-pad on like things like the Switch and on console, Yugioh isn't quite as simple to pilot. And so I did like one duel on Switch, and I was like, oh, I'll do it on my PC. But then I forgot that I haven't done the update for that account, which slightly took the wind out of my sails, not going to lie. But it's fine. Right, okay, we'll do a Valor Pitch Nidhogg. Put you in defense. Put Nidhogg in defense. The one from Grave, because then we can repeat this play to summon another rank 9 turn after. I think we just want to go with this. Put in the EMZ. Defense position. Get 1. Get 2. Call it a turn. Monster Negate, Monster Theft, and a face-up Spell Trap Destruction. Hell of a board. Hell of a start. But yeah, what's been happening? Night Rain? Elden Rain? Not a lot else between streams. Normal Sun. They haven't used the effect. What if you don't control a memento? What if I control a memento? Just curious. Okay. Dark Beast, Dark Warrior. Earth Beast, Dark Warrior. Detached Valor. But yeah, we can negate this to negate this. Super Poly. Alright, can't respond to that. Forgot. That's not ideal. Negate doesn't go through, that does. I think they very much wanted to go second. Maybe they wanted to go first. I don't know. You get a special summon at level 6 or lower from your graveyard, so that's neat. But you're still resolving the... Oh. What effect was that? Was that you? Ah. I'm in danger. They're gonna get the level 11 big guy. I can feel it in my bones. Maybe those aren't my bones, you know? Where are you at? Here we go, level 11. Yeah, I don't know how you get... There you go. That adds it. You've got the amount engraved that you need, which probably just spells the end of the game for me, right? You call me crazy. They've got one field spell, one continuous trap. So I could drop the continuous trap, or I could drop the field spell. You've used Super Poly, you haven't used the Memento Quick Play. Okay. So I don't know how this relates to me living, because I'm not sure it does. In fact, I don't know why you're going through the extra steps that you are at present. It does confuse me a little bit. Did you, have you just, is he in your hand already? Are you trying to put different names back into the deck? Because you could just do it by now. Oh yeah, new Yugioh vassal, although pretty old at this point. I guess at the very least I didn't try and actually end on Nidhogg, you know? Doesn't really do much against the fusion deck. So am I just dead? Like, I believe you can summon the level 11 from the grave, and then you can just pop this, right? There's the 11. I think I am just dead, but they aren't doing it. So I'm a little confused. Sure, go for it. Oh, you can also just summon this. So yeah, I'm just dead on board, right? Because you can just summon back the big 5k. And what? Okay, I'm confused. Why not just summon him? You could have killed me. You could have ended the whole duel right there. Did you forget? It does say set it. So I'm thinking we just pop this. No, you didn't forget. Why didn't you just hit me for the 5,000? Is there anything I can actually do to get out of this? Given the positioning, I don't think there is. Well, it's just rude that you didn't kill me. So much for it being a decent start. Anyway, back down to 4 wins for the next rank. Welcome back to Master Duel Masochist. It really is just true that 3 is the hellscape for pretty much every rank. I think the only exception to this was bronze. But that's bronze. Like, you've got one duel. Okay. I mean, as far as hands go, we like it. It's not the best, but it is a hand. Alright. Cashier Ogre, 2 cards. Surely this will be good enough. Surely I'm going to want to give them a card off boss stage, like, right away. Like, it's the kind of vibes I'm getting. Go ahead and set a Primate Spell Trap. Hello, Mr. M. Gaiman. I wish to banish. Top 5, please. Maiden, True Light, Sage, Bahamut, Synchro. Synchro was really annoying. I don't know how many... The average deck probably plays 1 True Light. I would be pretty safe in assuming that, I think. And we just do that now. Okay, that clears that. So now what? Link. Right. And they have the Ash Blossom for the trap. Alright. So they're going to get to Blue Eyes. Well, no, they're going to try and get to Blue Eyes. There we go. Target their own monster, give 800, mill the Blue Eyes, summon the Blue Eyes. No. That's the second time this has happened to me. I mean, Jerusalem should put in some work, but how much? Okay. Right, well, the other 2 are still in deck, so unless he has other targets, let's get rid of Blue Eyes. They're gonna get a draw. God damn. Absolutely stacked hand, wasn't it? Begs the question why you didn't max C on, you know, my turn, but... is what it is, I guess. Alright, what are you thinking of doing? You've got Spirit Dragon, so you can tag into the Blue Eyes Synchro, but it dies in the end phase. If you leave the Bestial on field, I'm simply going to use it next turn. Oh yeah, right, they didn't do that. So yeah, you can clear Kashira Ogre, congratulations. Okay, that's fine. They're going to keep it for the turn. And it's not like they're getting to, what's-its-face anyway. So the way this is going to go, is we do this. And then we just special summon Ready. Put Ready here. And then, yeah, because we can just chain link stack, That's banish for this, because that's any card. That's a send to grave for this one. And then chain link 3, which means you can't negate the cards in the grave. Banish the grave. Okay. Still gonna banish the graveyard. And your monster still dies. Just not right now. You can't banish cards from their graveyard. Right. But this dies in the end phase, doesn't it? End phase of this turn. Light dragon monster from your graveyard. It's not ideal. I do have the beat stick. I expect they're probably only on one copy of the field spell. I expect they're on one copy of True Light, which means they are severely top decking now. Oh, but how many synchros are you on? Are you on another, like, big boy? Can you just, like, summon another one of these out? Of course, you just have the Primite stuff. I forgot about that. Why would I remember about the Primite stuff? There's load. I felt so good about my turn, and now I just don't. I mean, yeah, but like... Man, this just fucking sucks. I put so much work into actually getting rid of that. Like, that cost my whole hand, it cost my whole field, and I have a 32 Bungus who is literally going to get run over in 2 seconds. Less than 2 seconds. Ultimate Fusion, so you get to put Blue Eyes back, which means you can make Tyrant Dragon, Tyrant's 3400, da-da-da-da. Fuck off. Come on. What do you mean I attempted to break your board and you're just like, wait, I can stop it, and just actually one card stops it? It's stupid. All these cards target. It's so good for balancing. All these cards target. How am I going to do anything? The duality. Oh, you see, going second, I can draw boss stage. Don't you worry. Don't you fucking think about it. K9 care about monster effects in the hand, if I remember right. And this is probably just Vanquish Soul K9. So I could probably Impulse. Right? I do have to remember Light, Earth, Wind, which counts for a few guys, like the extra deck. The extra deck is quite a lot of Light, Earth. Impulse. Yes? Yes, good stuff. Cool? Cool. Yeah, I don't know if I have one. I guess we gotta look. Right. We'll do Valor, we'll pitch Lopter. That'll start. come on. I'm trying to do my own plays on my own turn. Could you not? It's a little rude of you. Now you see, that's okay. Yeah, Lab like to play on your turn as well, and I just don't think it's as egregious. So this would cut me off from Valor access, but it would allow me to make them send a monster. So I'm gonna do it. See, that's the thing, they just build up a board on my turn because I dared activate a monster effect in the hand or grave. I don't mind Dex playing on the opponent's turn, I mind the fact that it's, like, my first, like, even if it was turn 1 of the duel, my first turn I've done nothing, if I activate a monster effect in the hand or grave, they can just start putting bodies on the field, because why not? During your opponent's turn, yeah, that's the thing, they can get 20 Xyz in a single turn. On my turn. They can put up a monster negate before I do a monster negate, you know? That feels a little mean. Send a monster, please. Okay. I can just run over the Xyz, so I'm gonna leave that. You still need to send a monster. Dex playing on the opponent's turn isn't a bad thing, that's like how interaction works and everything, but like, it's more... how to put it, like, Goatee isn't unfair, right? I wouldn't say that Goatee's unfair. But like, the thing is you're playing a significantly worse deck overall, right? You're playing a particularly niche thing. It's done its job, I guess. I leave that, because I'll still keep a monster on the field. If I keep Har, I keep Har and I can hit something. If I keep Lopter, I can Synchro Summon. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, that was always going to be the result. You haven't used this. Well, there we go. There's boss stage. Right, so I could make Yazi, but there's a problem. Deck. Cannot be destroyed by a number monsters on the field. Well, the number monster isn't on the field, is it? I can't clear this and this, which really fucks me off a little bit. And yeah, that's the thing, they just get to do it again. Alright. During the main phase, quick effect. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? Like, just at all, right? I get Yazzie. But literally for what good? That will not save me. I haven't normal summoned. Wait, what? I thought I'd normal... Oh, no, I hadn't. Rip. If I'd worked out maybe I hadn't normal summoned, I think I could have actually done something with that. Yeah, because I should have used the Mirage to synchro with Lopter to make an 8. Which would then banish a card on the field. Clear a monster. Okay, yeah. That was on me. It's alright. There are going to be times you make mistakes. There are going to be times you just don't draw decent cards. What am I supposed to do opening this going first, like, almost all the time, you know? Because that's what it feels like. Well, thanks for the chance to draw something, or would I rather actually try and disrupt them? They're on 60 cards. I think there's a chance that a couple disruptions is probably good enough anyway. You shouldn't have... Right. Valor to summon Lopter back. It works. And you know what that means? That means we can tribute Lopter off. And we can get... I wanted to say Nidhogg. And then we can get ourselves a monster negate. This one. There we go. And now we have Compulse. We can tag into Lopter. We have a monster negate, and then the... What's its face? This can detach this. Lopter can bring out... Yeah, it can detach the worm, sorry. Lopter can get back a Valor. So... How are we doing this? We're doing this one now, right? Get rid of this, get Lopter on the field. Much better than my end board. I mean, you know, sometimes that's all it is. Okay, so you've got that. That's... Oh, that's... You're on branded shit, aren't you? You've got, like, your 2 cards that just win you the game, haven't you? Fallen of Albaz. I mean, 100% I am negating that, right? We detach this one, and you are a Dark Dragon. Okay, yeah, so we can do this. There you go. Negate Albaz. What do you need to tribute? It has to tribute a generator. Okay, that's fine. Contact Fuse. Put you back in the extra deck. Fusion monster with the same attribute, Dark. I will take Sarada, you know? Give me that. Now you can... Ah, fuck, I should have seen that's what it was doing. What can I get from deck? Not much. I could get, like, Valor to get Nidhogg out, but I'm not actually sure that's going to do anything. Ironically, Nidhogg actually would have stopped the fusion summon. The early fusion summon. It's a big monster. Yeah. I can get Naglfar. Yeah, just send out that Sword Soul, which makes Albion, which means that you get to about half your things anyway, because, you know, how dare I even attempt to stop you. I think we just leave, yeah, we leave this until they try and force it with Mirror Jade, assuming they do. Are you making Dragoon? You fucking bastard. Yeah, go on. Last card in hand. Do you care to negate Lopter? Good stuff. Although I don't actually know what I'm doing with this now. I'm not... No. They're out of negates. So I think I'm in a okay spot. Oh, hold on. No. You fucking bastard. I swear to God, I better get a generator name. Fuck you. I hate Dragoon. I've said it time and again, and we will shut up about it. But come on. I've been going first, but the hands have just been bad compared to my opponents. No, they've just been actually awful. Okay, well it is a going first hand, and if the field's accurate, it's not the worst, I guess. Just draw good cards, that's the plan. Compulse, MST, Trap Hole, and Imperm. Plus, next turn, Anima. Infinite Ball. I'll let them pay 12. Because, yeah, I don't want to let you get a search off. So get rid of that. Okay. That's fine. Send a Flame Swordsman or a monster that mentions it. Okay. Quick effect, tribute this special summon a Flame Swordsman monster. Okay. No point in doing that because they're just gonna, yeah, sack it off anyway. That's fine. There we are. Nope. That's fine, I don't think that's going to do you anything. Add a Salamandra, okay. Salamandra with chain. So I've got a fire on the field, equip this, then you can change. Okay, that's fine. Flame Swordsman. Grizzled, who is an if Link summoned. What if? No. I've got a 1, which is also sometimes an 8. That's not a tuner. So I can either get something that I can either get to 7 or I can get to 12. Looking at that graveyard anyway. I guess I could get to 10. Could get to 10 indeed. We let that go through. Okay. Let that go. Okay, so we cut down on options a little bit because I don't really want to put the 4 back in the grave. Right. Link monster with the same type. Okay. So we're going to special summon, I want to say Darkfire. Yeah, that feels good. Give me that. So we're going to start by a normal summon. Oh, right, yeah. Then you can. I mean, that wasn't the sensible option, but you gotta respect it. Come on. Tie 1 card on the field, destroy it. Fuck you. I'm putting so much work into stopping you from doing anything. And you still have stuff to prevent me from doing a play. Like, one play. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but they just, like, win the game from this spot because I've got a set monster and I've spent my whole hand and everything I own trying to stop them, right? Give me Lost Wind back. want to lose the fucking rank down game. Surprise, surprise, you know? I have played my whole hand to stop you from doing, like, anything. You played 2 cards to stop what little I had. And there's Isolde again. Which, yeah, does just spell the end of the game. This card does absolutely fucking everything. I don't have a starter, I don't have an extender. I don't currently have a playable card. My opponent is playing one of the most consistent decks I can think of off the top of my head, because, oh look, Fire Warrior. Could you, like, please stop? Just screw something up. Anything. I'd like to stay in Plat 3. I kind of fought my way here in earnest. And I got pretty close to Plat 2 one at a time or so. Let's go Freed. Well, you're going to banish the equip spell from field or grave then to summon this. It gets you an Omni Negate. No, it gets you a monster negate, okay. Unfortunately, Isolde would have been a lot better in the grave because I have a Bestial. But I had to put it back in the extra deck because that was like the only play I had left. You can't just not lost win the Isolde. You let Isolde resolve and you've just lost the duel. But we're at that point anyway, just a turn later. How's your day been? How's everyone been doing? Has everyone been having a good time? Outside of this, I've been having, like, outside of Astor, yeah, I've been having a decent time. It's been a bit of Elden Ring where I've continued my exploring on the permanent side quest because I don't feel like challenging any of the big bosses today. I feel like uncovering as much of the map as possible and doing all those little side caverns and everything. And so far that's gone well. And actually advancing in Deep of Night and Night Rain, that's the other thing. Because my friend and I have started to take it apparently mildly seriously. And it seems to be working. We seem to be genuinely climbing ranks. It doesn't seem like they're going to be done anytime soon. Isolde should be banned. Like, it is just everything. 2 monsters makes a whole deck. 2 warriors makes a whole deck. They just seem to have a way of breaking Link 2s, you know? That Anaconda, Union Carrier, Isolde. What else comes to mind? Cyborg's a Link 3. Oh yeah, Crystron Hauke Vibrex. And now you're making Queen and Princess on me. Fantastic. And the thing is, I can't actually summon the Bestial now, because if I do, Promethean comes back out. Not in this instance that I'd want to anyway. What else is kind of like busted Link? Oh yeah, Link Cross. Like, was that a Link 2? Or was that a Link 1? I think it required a Link 2, didn't it? Just... fuck's sake. All that hard effort. Yep. Read it and weep. We had a halfway decent stream last stream, and it's just, you know, 5 losses. Straight losses. Couldn't do anything about any of them. Right, we got time for one. And then I'm taking a short break for my mental health. Alright, we're going first. What sort of hand do we open going first? Flat 4. Well, that's the issue right there. We just, you know... It's a monster negate and a monster negate. Which is not a bad hand, it's just, you know... Are you just gonna disconnect? No. No, you're not gonna disconnect. Sad times. Well, that works. As a matter of fact, they don't seem the least bit bothered. Double monster negate, or just leave the generators on field. I feel like double monster negate. We have Bestial, we have Forbidden Chalice, and we have monster negate. Surely, this could win us a duel. Like, one duel. Their connection don't seem too strong. But their deck might be a different story. Yeah, it really does feel like it. Which could be the free win that we, you know, just absolutely deserve at this point. I just go. Why do I have a Okay, so normal special summon you can target spell trap. Normal summon you can target 4. So negate. I'm a little confused as to why they didn't activate that effect. They did normal summon this. They aren't using their effects. Why aren't you using your effects? I guess it could be, I don't know. But that's a synchro summon. Why do I go against the one guy who's on fucking Final Sigma? You know, your full like, you had everything. Your combo had fucking everything. You could have done Cyburst Pile combo shit for days when you're on Final Sigma Turbo. because fuck me, I guess. That seems to be the approximate reasoning. Do I even think they're gonna do... You know what? No, I'm gonna hold it. I'm just gonna shotgun a Charlie on them. Opponent's monster, so I'm not dead from its own attack. I'm gonna do this now. They probably don't summon. Or they just play into it and try to kill me and I cry. Yeah, they're just not playing into it. Do I even bother with a bestial? It puts a monster on my side of the field. I think I have to use it as a blocker. Okay. Wait. That does it, right? Yeah, I think that's good enough. That works. Yeah, I don't need Lopter. I just need a rank. We'll put it in defense in the EMZ. We're going to detach this one. Both draw. Attach Typhoon. It can't get over it. That's what we were trying for. I guess I could have made 9 lives cat as well. Alright, set 1. Pass turn. We have a 3k defender. We have MST. We have a bestial. What now? I mean, yeah, you go on ahead and do that. End phase. Alright, hold on. Yeah, I like that. Right, let's actually get going on this. We have damage, they for some reason just aren't doing anything else, so apparently it is just Sigma Turbo for some reason. They don't want to Cyberse pile. We take those. Change. Special. Do we do Zeta? I think we do Yazi. I'm going to be ready in like a minute. I think. Do we just hit them? I think we just hit them. You gotta send a Mathnet card to the grave. No, add a card from deck to hand. Oh, yeah, no, I just mixed up, yeah. Well, they've already got Circular, so... Serenade. Well, that's unfortunate. Give me your Mathmech cards. And we'll end turn there. I've got untargetable Yazi at 34, I've got a 5k Snake who could be outed by a Light Breeze because, you know, things, but this is probably just going to do it, right? We also, any generator will kill him. Any generator name. Lightning Storm. Fuck you. I'm gonna do it anyway. Attach this. Dig for cards. You want this? Is that the second? It's the second Nidhogg. It's the second fucking Nidhogg. You couldn't make it up. I have 2 of them things. How did I draw both before I draw anything else? Fuck you. Fuck off. Could you just, like... Could you not just have killed me? Right. Seeing as I'm having so much fun... Be right back. And I hope you've all enjoyed that. I have at least enjoyed some pancakes, and that's a certain mood raiser. Definitely something. Although I think if every time I got slightly frustrated I could just go and eat 2 pancakes, I would probably end up being diabetic. So, there's that. Right. Surely, with the power of nice food, fresh mindset, we will just persist. We will triumph. We will remain positive and happy and enjoy ourselves. But I am concerned. Right. Okay, I mean, as far as, they go, that is just good. Boss stage. Special. Oh, okay, they don't have anything. Which means we get a negate. Right. And there we go. Boss stage, negate, trap hole, and ogre. This is the power of believe. Top deck Ash Blossom. You're kidding me, right? Come on. But that's okay, because that's a trade, and I get to take a look at the top of your deck and banish, hopefully, a key combo piece. I can't let them have Raigeki. I can't let him just, like, wipe the board entirely. Okay. Oh, well. They're gonna get Raigeki next turn. But I could get a generator to stop it, assuming they don't have another Ash Blossom. They normal summoned an Ash Blossom. No? I don't know what you want to do with it, but just no. Okay. Well, we have a very real chance of actually beating this deck, so there is that. What are you considering so much? You have a set monster on the field, you've used your normal summon, and you've got Dim Fissure. Are you trying to discard something for cost? Are you just angry that I've actually lived a turn? Iron Thunder. What column do we think Raigeki is going to be activated in, guys? Because I do not know. Right, we know they've got Raigeki, which means we have to go for her, or we would have to... No, it would just have to be her. Why do you not turn me? Alright, give me some tokens. What are they thinking about? They've got a quick effect. You know, you can't script this. Are you good? Do we call it a game? Seems that we call it a game. Change it. Yeah, I need to send a different card, so that's fine. I mean, what more do you need at this point? You just get Lopter just so you can tag into, like, something anyway? Because, like, I guess I'd like this in the grave. But it's fine to not. Okay, so we just get Lopter because that's anything else. Get ourselves some tokens. Have an Omni Negate. And a Monster Negate for what it's worth. But I believe it's Pachycephalo, right? Oh. Well. Oh dear. Mirror Shield. Anyway. No Moon Mirror Shield. Alright, now you can put it back on top of your deck, I believe. Yep. We won it all. All it took was going against stun, allowing them, or them making us go first for some unknown reason. Like, yeah, you just go first with this. Why are you making me go first? That's just the wrong play. Don't know. Very confused. Are you just, like, actually on Cyberse? Yeah, you were just actually on Cyberse. Well, you know what that means. That's somehow we're at the point where we've got to win. So, we actually get to get some packs. It seems like a foreign concept so far this stream. You know what that means? That means there's a chance to change the deck, which means there's a chance to do something better. But it's all a chance, as this pack is clearly illustrating. Very helpfully so. I don't think we have a good number of Light Sworns, but maybe I'm wrong on that. It's an okay rank 4, but I guess, do we have a deck that likes to mill besides Shadow? Because it feels like it's kind of Shadow, whatever Light Swans we have. And that's probably it. Speaking of Light Swans. Okay, so we obviously have a couple of Raikou. EMR's fun. Junk Signal. This is new. Like, not just new to us, but actually, like, pretty recent to Master Duel. And in fact, we beat the guy playing this support a little while ago. From your hand deck or graveyard, that is. Junk Warrior, Stardust Dragon, not mentions either. It's neat. Won't be playing it. Right, and with one win, that means more to follow. Whatever goes down, you know, up must come down. Sark. With like little chibi dragon as well. Okay. We are going to try for first. And we are just going to appreciate and enjoy whatever cards we draw, because we put them all in our deck. And, you know, we wouldn't put bad cards in the deck. Point in case, we've got boss stage. So we do boss stage. And we set 1. And we set 2. So already what we've actually got here is a Monster Negate. Probably an Omni Negate as well. Yeah, well, you know, that's fine. Because what if we just, you know, I'm getting boss stage. Now shut up. I mean, I'm still getting boss stage. That doesn't stop it. Right. And yeah, I don't want them to get that ad, actually. Right, so in this case, we're going to get Valor. And then 1 and 2. And because they control the card, we're safe from Imperm. And because it's their turn, we're safe from Valor. We've got an Omni-Negate. If they add a card, they must send a monster. But after that, we are very much out of options. This is except the turn sent to the grave, isn't it? Yeah. And it's also during my turn. Link 1. Strike a dragon. I mean, I think we just negate destroy this, right? I think that's not going to stop them, but it's like, I don't actually know what else I should be stopping. Okay. No more boss stage. Sad. I think I do only have the one of that. Okay, Trace is a pretty damn good top deck. Yeah, I only have the one boss fight. The Metaverse is exactly from deck. Okay. Where does Tracer get you in current rockets? When you can't do Strike a Dragon for Boot Sector. And when you can't use Rocket Loader. Yeah, not exactly aware of how that works, are you? Alright, Mysterious Set card. Get rid of the token. Alright, what do we get? Jerusalem. Oh, you shouldn't have. What are we getting rid of? I guess it doesn't matter, so get rid of this. Oh, you run Jerusalem as well. Okay, neat. Let that go, that's A-okay. Yeah, they did. Okay. Alright, change. Change. That's the... Yep. We got those two. And we got that. Right, so the play is simply just battle. Hit for 1,000 over. Hit for 3k direct. Hold the Bestial for their turn. Hold an Omni-Negate. And that probably clears it. You've got a 3-card hand. I've got an Omni-Negate and I've got a Bestial. Yeah, like, that's actually fine. Because it's not going to get the on-summon effect. You just get the link once you get the link summon, which means you can get to Boot Sector, but I could just negate Boot Sector. You're making Pisty. Okay. That's fine. I don't see what this is actually doing for them. Reach Borrel. I mean... No. your monster is still going to be on the field. So, there's that. Let's get rid of the Striker Dragon, I guess. I don't know. Right. Now, this one resolves. You've got some attack. Now it's not on the field. And then this effect gets negated. Ah, okay, I should have... Well, no, I shouldn't have held it, because there was nothing to be on the field for. And you use your special summon... Oh. No. Dark Ruler, that is not the top deck I wanted. Unfortunate. Main 2, I'm gonna set... They now have combo. We have Dark Ruler, Druid Swarm is on the field, so that can do something. And we have negate for during our turn. Okay, what does this do? What does this get you towards? Dangerous. Add a rocket from deck to hand. You did use your normal summon, so I don't know how much that is for us. That just specials itself though, yeah. Which makes a Link 3, I guess. It does, makes Trisborrel. If Link summoned, you can add Rapid Trigger or Heavy Interlock, or Double Interlock. You add Double Interlock, which I think is the new one. Fusion summoned by banishing. Because, yeah, that's fair. I mean, honestly, this is a fair card. Right, there's Fatal Flare. If Fusion summoned, add a rocket. Target. Target. Okay. And what did you just... Detonator. If you control a Dark Dragon. Link, special, target, special. Jesus Christ. Am I just dead from this single bit? They got the 1 Harpies, and are you telling me the game plan is now over because just that's the end of the game? Is that what I'm hearing right now? Harpies Feather Duster ended the game. Topologic Blaster. Okay. But this is affected. Like, it just is. So bye. Because, like, now that. Like, any generator name does it. That might actually do it for me as well. What do you have banished? I think that just does it for me as well. Imperm. Because, fuck me, am I right? Well, that trades out the Imperm. Right, well, you've got a guy on field already, and I don't think your guys have graveyard recovery effects, so... Can I get a generator? It's only most of my deck. Lotta, the 2 Condemned Witch. 2 Lotta, 2 Condemned Witch, 2 Nidhogg. Naglfar. And Utgarda. Or Valor. Come on. One name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 top decks. What are you doing? No, come on. You're kidding me. Nothing. What do you mean I have nothing? They got the one-of Harpies, and it couldn't have been, like, Sphere mode or anything, you know? No, Sphere mode actually would have outed the board even more efficiently. The whole point was that I had monsters on the field. Didn't see Droll. Didn't see Fua. I don't think I wanted them to see their counter trap. But, like, come on. Surely, like, you could have just... something that doesn't do it. This doesn't do it, you know? And that kind of game state, brick, brick, brick. Not a brick, but disruptive. Not a brick, but disruptive. A brick. A brick. A brick. A brick. So surely, you could have just, like... Can I change up breakthrough skill? I like it. But I'm wondering, can I change up breakthrough skill for anything? Right, what do I have? I don't have a lot in there. I think I'm kind of playing what I have that's good, yeah. What do we have that mentions negate? A lot. Spell trap. Still a lot. We're playing Trap Tricks, Trap Hole Nightmare. I could play Fiendish Chain. It's Monster Reborn. No, it's not. The other one's Monster Reborn. Breakthrough negates face-up defense and attack. Fiendish Chain does just negate face-ups, and we can actually play a Fiendish Chain. And we can then eat it with boss, with Generator. But the issue is it dies to like a MSC, I guess. What about you? Opponent, when the equipped monster activates its effect. But I need to equip this preemptively. Let's cut this. And let's check this out for a time. I know I could just cut the card entirely. but I do like having it. It's also defensive enough for the next turn. Because, you know, if we do draw it going second, at least if it goes through, there's one monster on the field that just can't attack. Well, we were probably going second. Let's see if those words hold true. The positive attitude was nice, but it lasted for like 2 seconds. Well, take 2. Can't lie in saying I'm a lot happier about that, but it would be nice to just play the games. Right. 42 and 9. I feel like bot territory. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure I am. Either new player or bot territory. We're pretty well equipped for the next turn. Alright, see what the opponent is on. Set 1. Grenmaju or Burn. Interesting cards and a niche card. What's the interesting card? No, what's the niche card? What's the niche card first? Winter Cherries. That is niche. But I feel like... What's... I mean, yeah, okay, it's about how likely are you to get a card that actually pairs with. That's the issue, isn't it? Like, I think Cross Sheep is like the cheapest card that might be in multiple decks, but that's about it. Like, you know. After that, you're looking at stuff like IP, SP, Nightmare Unicorn. Well, not even Nightmare Unicorn, but like possibly Underworld Goddess, or archetype-specific things. Druis. Right. I can be pretty certain this is just Burn or Stall in some regard, so I'm just going to attack with Lopter. That should be safe. Ring of Destruction. Yeah, go for it. The interesting card is Creature Swap. Now, that's not the worst. Still Invitation. Okay. Alright. I can change this to attack and actually attack with it next turn. I'm not so sure about that. Ah, but they keep drawing cards. Well, that's another 300 to them. Small mercies, right? So on the off chance that I did, like, actually nothing, do you think they have a game plan? Just curious. They might not. I think I just summon out. Who do I summon out? Yeah, we summon out Ha. Ha gives us an Omni-Negate, why not? But I don't think I want to summon the tokens, actually, in this instance. Yeah, I think they thought I was just going to attack. They may have just blocked up their whole spell and trap zone. They have not. Oops, I repeat, they have not. Ah, fuck. What if my monster was just not face up? Plot twist. You can't check the attack stat, so no one takes any damage. But we both take 300 from that. I can tribute it. Which then puts it in their graveyard and gives them 300 damage. It might be tribute set kind of deal. Yeah, I think I'll well, actually I've got a set monster anyway. What could I do? Like, what could I possibly do with more monsters on the field? I don't think I'd get anywhere, right? Like, this can't be targeted. So like, if I could synchro into that, maybe that'd be worth it, but otherwise I think I'm okay. I'll just leave it. What are you gonna do? Pass. Deck out is a win con. They have already searched through a good chunk of their deck. There are certain cards in my hand which are always just going to be dead. There's 500, that's fine. But can you do more damage to me from, like, the occasional set card? I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. We get Valor. We just get Valor. They could be running Secret Barrel. Entirely possible. I genuinely didn't mean to summon anything, though. I find it highly unlikely that they wouldn't be on Secret Barrel, though. That's the thing, so... Yeah, there's another Lava Golem. Which means it's time to tribute set, I guess. Although I can negate my own Lava Golem's effects. So I guess that's the play. I really don't like this. Like, this is not Yugioh, to say the least. Could you just fuck off? It's not fun. You know what? They have it anyway, right? So let's give them ammunition. Go on. It's fine. Fuck you and fuck off. Hope you're happy. Fucking shit. That's not even a tough matchup when it comes down to it. just make up your fucking mind. You want to go first or you want to go second. It's a very simple thing. Right. Shotgun, the only hand trap that's really in the deck. Gimme card draw. You're in 50 cards and 14 extra. Oh, that's a special summon. Gimme card. Gimme card. That's a good card. And that's the game. No, it's not. They got tacky on things, right? That could just be transmigration. And if they didn't have it before, they have it now. Right, that's how this goes. Anyway, give me another card. Alright. That's still not transmigration. I would be pretty certain that that's got to be transmigration at this point. Rebellion. Are you going to do that, or are you just holding on to that then? Because I have a feeling that's going to be transmigration then. And if that's just transmigration, I think we... Well... No, you would have made, like, the dragon by now, surely. Okay. So you got a once per turn spell negate. Like, I can force the transmigration, which is really funny. Galaxy Eyes full armor Photon Dragon. Okay. Add a Bestial. Okay. I think we start with Alpha. Like, this hand is just a little nutty in a way. Alright, Cosmic. What was that? Okay. Fenrir. I mean, sure, you could go ahead, you could do a Bestial. Don't mind me. You get a search for a dragon in the end phase, so that's very neat and all, but Alright, what are we getting then? Because Destrudo's going to be like a level 3, which means I could get a level 11 Synchro. So, I think we do this. Yeah, we don't have anything. They've only banished this one, right? Yeah. What's more attack at the moment? I think yeah, this is currently more attack. Special summon it to your field. Just go in. Just hit him really hard. You've got one search. But does it actually matter? No. No, it doesn't. Turns out even the weakest small Charmy can be enough against the right deck. I mean, we've found this out before, but like, you know. Hand traps be busted. And this is, well, not, I don't think it is as meta as you can make it, but it's like, it looks reasonable. No, there are questionable choices. I don't know exactly what, but there are things you can do to improve that. Right. I need some treats. Legacy tickets. Give me something for the love of God. I guess that is something. It is a negate for monsters, isn't it not? Yeah, it's an on-field monster negate. But it's specifically level 3 rocks. Creature swap came out of the Legacy pack. Yeah, you never know. 3 level 3s not making it. Doriado, Miracles, Earthbound Spirit, Earthquake. Most playable card by a long shot. But it's still very niche. Alright. 1 Master Pack. 8 cards from across Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Yep, that is certainly, you know, across Yu-Gi-Oh's history, isn't it? We have a Mitsurugi card. Wow. Crazy. Now all we need are, like, the monster cards. Again. Generic Link, which does require a token, unfortunately. I do have some new cards. Like, this is old. This is 5D's old, and it's really bad. This one, I'm not sure if this is older or newer. If Monotron isn't the oldest card, then it's Huge Revolution, and the newest card from this bunch is probably Tempest. Yeah, I think Tempest is the newest card, so it really is across Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Maybe. It goes towards like a Spellcaster Illusion pile, but I don't know if we could really build one at present. Alright. Now, could we get the same amount of new cards, do you think? No. No, it doesn't seem so. Toll Hike. Floodgate deck does Floodgate things. Waboku is not the worst, honestly. And another ninja field spell, but I think we preferred the other one. Huge Revolution is older. I believe that. Right. Okay, those cards aren't changing up any of our decks monumentally, so on with the next one. As much as it almost pains, well, almost, no, as much as it pains me to say, genuinely. Right. And we lose the coin toss. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Last duel we went second. Cleaned house. My trash deck is nearly at the top of silver. Congratulations. That feel like getting to the top of silver, I feel like is really genuinely the first proper hurdle of a Masochist deck. $47 and $13. Odd choices. What's the kind of premise of your trash deck? Does it have a particular theme at the moment, or is it still very much just kind of like pile of cards? The theme could be as simple as just like, you know, it's beatdown, or it's swarm, or control, if it's not a specific archetype or anything. No. Absolutely not. I can't believe you took your sweet time thinking about that. I mean, it's a pile of cards. Yeah, fair enough then. Yeah, because you controlled cards, right? No, then if you control no monsters, but the thing is, you activated Red Eyes Fusion, but you have some good special summons. That's it. That's what you need. Magician Souls. I was about to say, yeah, Red Eyes Fusion locks you, mate. You can hand loop yourself and everything, but ain't gonna do you any good. Do you want to maybe pitch another couple cards to the graveyard, just finish what you started? You've only got 2 cards left to use. I mean, you know, might as well do it. Chuck them in there with the rest of them. Exactly what we wanted. They played themselves. It seems it. Either that or they thought, oh, he negated the summon, which means that, like, I can still do the thing, right? And that's where you just happen to be wrong. That's not how this works. There is a reason Verte make, you know, Dragoon is like the end of a turn. Or just the backup plan, you know. Anyway, we've got all those cards, which means no changes to that. Right. Maybe something new in this one. Okay. Another Danger Sport, that's pretty cool. I think we already had... Yeah, we already had our playset of VM. That's why we played him to begin with. But that's a fun one. I'm pretty sure we have Metal Reflex Slime. Simo got a good card when I watched it earlier. That's good. Whereabouts is Simo at? Like, the thumbnails are all, like, Road to Diamond. Is he actually, like, in Diamond? Or is he, like, trying to climb through Plat? He's still in Plat. Unfortunate. Okay, yeah, we have 1 Metal Reflex Slime. That's why it's all, you know, Road to Diamond. Yeah, okay. But we could, in theory, summon that. The thing is, I think we're actually kind of tight on the extra deck. The only thing... Malevolent Sin isn't coming up. But what's the payoff? Sorry. The payoff is... Can't be destroyed a battle and is the target. Do I have a Pathfinder? I don't think I do, but let's find out. No. On the off chance I spelt that wrong. No. What rarity is it? It is a rare. It's not exactly difficult in theory. Except for the fact there's, like, just so many rare cards we don't have. I guess Metal Reflect could go in, like, a stun deck, really. Because you don't need summon from the extra deck, so you just summon Big Guy. Seems playable. And of course, the more copies of Metal Reflect, the more reason there is. We already do have, I think, an Anguish pattern. So on 49 and 13, let's start with a cheeky little special summon Fenrir. And we get Ogre. And then we normal, set, tribute, get Valor, and Valor get Lopter back. Because that means, at worst, what Lopter can do is immediately at the start of the turn, tribute off Valor, and get, her. Oh yeah, can't do it right at the start of the turn. And there's boss stage. Speaking of cashiers, apparently... what are we thinking? So yeah, I think that is correct. We do that. We get ourselves a... Yeah, you can banish a monster from my extra deck face down, that's a-okay. Oh damn, my generator, no. What a shame. Normal spell trap. Go for it. Normal spell traps can be responded to. What is your card of choice? Because you can normally just run like a whole ton of one-off cards. Dark Magic Talisman. So you're on Dark Magician. By revealing a spellcaster in your hand. Monster effect. So what if not a monster effect? That's a-okay. This is not in response. This is on resolution. Send a monster. Alright, I need to read that trap. Actually, that's fine. That's not ideal. But I guess they didn't think they could play through it. The rest of the hand must have been awful. Good. Board of, like, Kashtira does not interest me, excite me or anything, and nor does Dark Magician. So, I'm honestly fine with that. Shockingly. We got 4 legacy tickets now. Is this like a little apology for earlier? Let's find out. So... Oh yeah, the old days when 2,000 attack meant bad effects. No, that's pretty awful. It's funny, but pretty bad. No. No, I don't think we have enough sharks to actually make that usable. I'm not looking at the Performer Pal pile and Needle Wall, which is apparently our first one. I guess while you only really need one on the field, it's nice to have. It would have been nice to have like multiples of that instead of multiples of something else. Polar Penguin, another Ninja, Reptilian, Resonator. Okay, new card. Not a new card. Not even a Royal. Yeah, Darkworm's not bad. Tribute is Spellcaster Pendulum 2500. Fusion Summon Zark. I don't think I have any other pieces for this. We got 2 Supreme King cards, but like, I'm pretty sure that's like all it is. We might have like a little bit more in the collection, but it ain't much. We should take a look at it though. Anyway, for the second pack, because you know, wins in Platinum, by the way. Okay, 2 new cards off the bat. So, works with our Trap Hole. Works with Trap Monsters. Okay. Merchant. That is... something. That is a card. Millennium Revelation, which is not new. Link into the Reigns, which is new. That is a decent card. I don't think we can really make use of it right now, but we should definitely have a look. Just currently messing around trying to build Infernoble as a Mina. Sounds horrendous. Do not duel me under any circumstances. I would honestly expect Merchant in a Legacy pack. Yeah. Excavate cards until you hit a spell trap. What one spell trap? I don't think we have anything remotely good enough. Zark. We do not have... Okay, so we have more than I thought, right? So let's clear out that one. So. Pendulum, Xyz, Synchro, Fusion. We have Pendulum. We don't have a Fusion Dragon. Yeah, we don't have a Fusion Dragon. And I think that relates if we do... Yeah, that's Clearwing. Yep. Oh, I guess, wait. It would just have its effects negated. So it would get out a full, you know, 4/4 beat stick. Did you know 1D Belsar is full Infernoble combo? No, but it does make sense. Like, any 2 warriors is full Infernoble combo, so if you can somehow get 1 Diabell, well, you need Diabell plus, like, a discard, so it's like a 1.5 card combo. But, like, if you can get Diabell to summon itself and do the search, yeah, that is a technically 1 card combo. Alright, we're going first. Hopes are high. Stakes are higher. Let's see what sort of hand we get. Not fantastic. Not terrible. Alright, so we set 1. We set 2. And we set 3. We got a Bestial in hand, we can get the field spell, we've got a Monster Negate, and we got a Monster Negate Destroy. 1.75. Diabell plus any monster. I guess, yeah, you can't draw a trap, you can't draw a spell. Oh no, you're talking about, like, how you do it. Special summon both. Excuse you? What the fuck? You war crimes bastard. You're just gonna summon the spell cancel on me. Spell Cancer isn't exactly going to activate its effect now, is it? No. Right. So I can activate the field spell, my opponent can draw a card, but, like, they won't do anything. Are you on a Masochist deck? They're on Canine. I don't actually want to use Bestial on their turn, and I want to use the Bestial on my turn if I have to. Yeah, you know I have to. Absolutely not. Good stuff. Get the hell out of here. Anyway, give me a Dragon Search. Okay, that goes through. And yeah, of course, you just have the rest of it. Because why the fuck not? Just have the rest of it. Now, what do you value? Do you value your spells? Well, do you value my spells? That's what I should have said. There's Ripper. When your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or grave. So... and detach one. Right. I think I do just boss stage here, because Spell Cancer is not on the field, nor are they getting it. That's working, so we do this one. We do this. We wait for the tokens, and then we get Lopter. Use Lopter. Tribute this. And that's Ha. Now we've got Chalice and we've got Ha. You've got all of a Ripper. We've got a Dragon Search in the end phase, which means we can bestial something from their grave next turn. Right, I think the way we actually do this, though, is we do it this way around. I know it means that they can beat over things, but I'd rather it... yeah, it's just on the off chance that they happen to have the, what's-its-face? The quick play spell. Because I really don't want them to have the quick play spell. I'm going to maintain the Omni as best I can. Oh. Okay. you can do that. You can add a spell trap. Now, send a monster. Golden Lock. Okay, that's fine. Add a canine? Absolutely not. They really should have used the battle phase to hit something. Really their mistake that they didn't. I mean, I still don't think that puts you in the game. You don't play the... Oh... You're playing exactly Claw, are you? They must be. Sad times. Anyway, get out of here. Right. Can we make it to Plat 2? Maybe. Did you just not do it? Did you right-click? It seems you just right-clicked, because this is Claw, that's Chimera, that's Worm. So yeah. You just right-clicked instead. Rip, anyway. Let's reward ourselves with a little treat of some Master Packs. I don't think Spell Canceller is forgotten, because, okay, it's a few years ago now, but like Cyberstorm Access, Super Heavy Samurai, people were playing Spell Canceller. It's a Time Thief, which means we have 2 Time Thief XEs. Granted, you are always making Redoer over Double Barrel. Wait, do we have Redoer? We don't have Redoer, do we? I don't think we have Redoer. No, wait, we had a deck that was called Redoer Turbo. Why am I playing Malevolent Sin over Time Thief Redoer? What sort of idiot am I? 15th Clockwork Knight, you love to see it. Okay. Well, aside from one of those cards triggering a memory for some reason, there was not much of use, to be honest. So let's just fix something real quick. Anyway. Oh, we have all 3 Time Thief XCs. That's pretty cool, actually. What rarity is the horse? Or the dog, rather? He's like a rare? Horse is a... Yeah, dog is a rare. This is a super. That one's a rare. So it's not necessarily the most difficult deck to piece together. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why we're playing Malevolent Sin over Redoer. That does confuse me a little bit as terms of a backup plan. And surprise, surprise, second. Okay, you know it. Give me draws, please. Does it scare you? Do you tremble in fear? Apparently they do. So they're not going to Ash Fenrir, but they might just have a full field of like negates. Yeah, they might just go through like the full Fiendsmith line into like multiple negate board. So this could take a minute. Has anyone read or watched anything pretty cool lately? Had any particularly cool duels? Any particularly cool gameplay? How's life been treating you? Fiendsmith Yugioh. That's an issue. I mean, they get to... So you get Samsara. Yeah, normal Samsara, tribute, specialty. You get the wrong card there real quick, or... Are you sure you meant to go for the Beckoning Beast there? I guess you're just doing the Fiendsmith plays to get out your negate prior to doing absolutely anything else. That is a mildly funny thing. Typhoon, in theory, just outs the negate. There's Agnum Day. Okay. And then this one can also do it, right? Type 1 light non-link fiend, you control a quick card from your field or graveyard. Okay. But like, then they do have to negate the Typhoon or otherwise just like lose it, right? So you're making Phantom for that monster negate. And there's your Samsara Lotus, right at the end. So that's why you didn't get it, you already had it. Right. Unfortunately, this is going to be a pain in the ass. The thing is, it is when your opponent activates a monster effect as well. So you get Nightmare Pain from this. Surely. Yeah, there's Nightmare Pain. Nightmare Pain, pop this, get Yubel. Leaves the field by card effect. Battle does not count. So yeah, the first thing is you do Typhoon. And you Typhoon for like, either the Nightmare Pain, so they feel forced to negate it, or like Agnum Day, so they feel threatened. But like, we gotta hold it for our turn. You're putting another negate on top of this, aren't you? Okay. Okay. So you get Ultimate Nightmare on the field, which you can use as an offensive tool. We've got someone actually playing Ultimate Nightmare. Link 2. Are you still going? Are you still doing things? Do you not have enough on your board at the moment? Must attack a Yugioh. Your opponent takes all the damage. You can negate like 5 face-up cards at the same time, and I can't target this. You're just gonna maybe like run out of time, hopefully. Yep. So does it make like the little link too? That it does. Right, so you're not leaving this on the field, right? You're gonna like link up, aren't you? Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate, because they just negate this in the end phase, apparently. It'd be real great to have like 2 copies of this right now. Which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Right. I control no monsters. How do you do this? Like, they're just going to do something to the Fenrir. They've got a monster negate, they can link it off, they can negate it, and I forgot what face down was, honestly. Who cares? Yeah, kind of knew that was happening, but what can you do? Normal summon? I wish me search. Yep. Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Genius play there, you know? Right. 4 more wins, Plat 2, come on. We've got time left on the stream, surely we can make it. The hell is that? Campaign code, maybe? If you've got a campaign code and you're in Platinum, I don't think anyone's using your campaign code. Not by, like, you know, whoever you've met up with. while dueling. Alright, you got 50... No, you got 42, 15. So, special summon. Cool, cool. Set 1, set 2, set 3. Your move. We've got something to normal summon next turn, which would allow us to make an 8, which would not be the best play in the world, honestly, but it exists. It could also make Dragite. I kind of keep forgetting that Dragite's in here, because when's the last time you used Dragite? And of course, you have a monster tribute. So the first one was Dark Magician. The second one... It was the Infernoble pack, it wasn't Baron. Not Charles. What was it? I need to look at that, I guess. I can't answer that off the top of my head. This isn't particularly good against Mitsu. Add a Mitsu spell trap. I think I want to just... I'm sure I want to, like, negate that effect, right? You got a Cyber End Dragon. That's, like, that looks pretty cool, at least. There's another Mitsurugi Ritual, which I think was the first card they used, wasn't it? No, they used Prayers. Five cards. 1, no, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're playing Orcus. On the one hand, I could get Maxi out of their deck forever. On the other hand, like, less Orcus names, less, like, more good. Feels right. And Speedroid Chambara, that's fun. Ritual summon from hand. Is it for Habakiri? Tribute from deck. No, it's for Ame. Chain 1. Chain 2. Can I just say I fucking hate you? Can I just say that, like... Do I watch Saga? I watch Saga. Saga's fun. I think it's just quite easily the best. No, that negates that effect. Yeah, we leave that. And I discard my follow-up. It's pretty fucking bad. Made a post asking if they should be allowed to ban OG Poly. Yeah, I'm a little bit undecided on it. Because on the one hand, like, it is just another card in the game. Like, why not? You can do something like ban boss stage for generators, you know? And I know generator is one deck, whereas poly supports like a myriad of decks, but like, you know, you can do, you know, something like that. You can ban someone's deck out from under them, you know, just that easily. So, why not? It shouldn't just be that you can't, like, properly hit the fusion deck because poly just exists and remains legal, you know? That feels awful. I think I just lose, like, next turn anyway, right? But let's try it. No more draws for you. Get out of here. I'll get out of here then. Fine. My idea is, instead of banning poly, maybe if you pull 2 or more in-archetype fusion card, they shouldn't be allowed to use OG poly, as most fusion archetypes have a way to search them. I get what you mean, but like, I think you should just be allowed to ban poly, because like, otherwise you just like, what is a good way of putting it? Like, a fusion deck immediately becomes harder to deal with, because like, okay, for a synchro deck you could ban like a key tuner monster if they revolve around it, or you could ban a key synchro monster if they revolve around that instead. And yeah, I'm not doing that, bro. Like, there are just, it feels like there are so many easier choke points on other strategies, if that makes any sense. I think it is just a case of set 2. We'll get Lopter for Valor for Ha next turn, I guess. We do have 2 monster negates anyway. Oh, like no spray. And they can special summon it. Not an issue. And no. I don't want you to do that. If you e-tellied it from deck, you probably want to keep it, so I guess the obvious thing is ban the fusion cards. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It is like, it is a weird one, just generally. Because, like, you look at Synchro and Xyz, and I guess, like, oh, you can't just ban, like, a tuner, like, you know, tuner is, like, a subtype of monster, right? And, no, that's true, you can't just, like, do away with it entirely. Because that's almost what banning poly is. But the thing is, you remember, like, the Shino birds, right? How they banned, like, a ritual monster, and then they banned the ritual spell, and they just kept on being playable because you just found substitutes, right? You can put it face up on your field, that's not a problem. One, two. That's always a white forest. So you can do that. Where do I say no? Because this just feels like bullshit. Yeah. Send 1. Send, I don't know, 2. Saint Admina. Anyway, send a monster, please. And yeah, no, we're not allowing that. I'll stop it there. Thanks. Which means put the monster that you just searched from your hand to the grave. I think you can summon it from the grave. Yeah, from your hand or grave. You can't use it multiple times a turn. Yeah, no. Bell. But what if my last card was something that says, no, you're going to stop playing the game because I said so. Now cease. Get out of here. Do something different. Hit me for 2-9 if you want, but that's the end of your turn. Stop it. What are you doing? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Why didn't you just leave it in your hand? End phase of the next turn, that's why. Well, I am very, very happy about my star player just now. Right. What are we having? Right. Okay. And there we go. You're down to top decking. Because... yeah, I don't want to crash. So just buy. You're down to top decking cards. I've got 2 in hand, and I've got generators in the grave for whenever I draw another one. Or you could draw a 1-card starter, I guess, right? You could do that. Might be possible. How about you just don't? Why are you just allowed to do all these things off of 1 card? I know power creep is going to exist in a game, and I get, like, things get weaker over time because you gotta make things stronger than previous things. Otherwise, new thing not interesting. But, like... it's all 1-card combos. All of it. Getting your opponent to a situation where their top decking doesn't matter as much anymore because they can just top card 1 card that does just actually factually everything. Like, look at that. And that's just it. That's just the game, because you get the one card combo that combos with your setup and just does everything, because fuck me, and fuck you. What does it fucking take? What is it with Plat 3? I have been here before. I have won games in Plat 3 before. We're both having a miserable day. And I won the coin toss. And that's the thing, I won the coin toss in the previous duel, it just didn't matter. Because I had too little disruption. 3 is not enough. I'm sorry for them. That actually kind of sucks that you just, like, get into the duel and you realise your hand's, like, god-awful and not worth playing. I mean, I don't particularly want to duel against them, because, goddamn, I'm going to have a hard time, but it's unfortunate that, like, you know, just the hand does nothing. Win's a win. I'm taking those packs. No one can convince me otherwise. Right. Well, we stay up. Just barely. Another soup heavy. That's always appreciated. Although, kind of need some, like, more stuff in the extra deck and, like, the new searching. Not worth it. Honestly, the level 5 special summon, who doesn't really do anything by himself, is a lot better. Right, branded support. My absolute favourite. We don't have Fiend Fusions, as far as I can tell, that we can make. Okay, that has got to be the most... I'm not sure I've ever seen that effect elsewhere. 0 attack battling monsters can destroy each other. I mean, Vampire Grace is Vampire Grace, but I think we already had them. The quality of packs is reflective of the quality of the win in this case, which was not a great win. But still counts as a win, which means we are a duel closer to Plat 2. So, let's do it. Let's get there. Let's get a couple wins in. I mean, I do like this hand. 50 and 14. We've been seeing a lot of 50 card decks lately. I do not have a reasoning for it. You lose, we riot. I appreciate the moral support. It does wonders for my mental health. Did you dare start your turn? You did. Wow, okay. My mistake. 50 cards, by the way. Alright. Okay, so what we do is we definitely do this. I just want to get a monster on the field, honestly. So, in theory, this is like Bestial Metal Morph. And we can use this because we have a Trap Engrave and we used it from field. Well, they can now normal summon it. So I guess I bungled that one a little bit. Yeah, they have their normal summon remaining, it's just whether they want to do it. What did they set? They set Flame Metamorph, didn't they? I think I just let that go. Yeah. You can activate Metamorph traps the turn they were set. Okay. Tribute. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Do I want to let them do that? I mean, I think they're probably just getting the Omni Negate anyway, right? If they're getting the Omni Negate, I think I just want to hold Chalice and hold Alpha in hand. Use that as you're not getting the Omni. Are you getting the Omni next turn then? You're just doing this, I guess. Okay. Right, but I can't target this one with spell effects. Fuck. I hate this. Like, Metal Morph is a fair deck, I just, like, I hate the fact that, like, it just feels like such an uphill battle to do actually anything. You haven't banished anything. I could Synchro for 12. You know what this is? Not an activated effect. Alright. Okay, so we do this. I can take... So it's 500 on resolution. So we just do this, right? Activate. Activate. Negate this. Because it's giving its self-attack, it should actually go up by, yeah, 100. But that's it. Yeah. Anyway, you activate as a spell or trap card effect. Pot of Greed. Oh, those are some sick cards. Yeah, I want to keep the soup heavy on field. Right, so you can get Drill Beam. Drill Beam. So yeah, they can't actually use the Drill Beam for anything. As far as I can tell, we're okay. Play next turn is to normal some of the Condemned Witch. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do anything at this point. They would have done it if they thought they could at this point. Which means we enjoy our nice win. We fought for it. We did get a little lucky in top decking, you know, level 4 Tuna Monster. I'll say that. Because it is the only thing, I think, without effect that clears the Red Eyes. They were thinking about that for a while. I don't know why you didn't do it sooner. You can, congratulations, clear Susanoo. Okay, they're doing that now anyway. Which means they have a Drill Beam online. It's not the end of the world, but could go better. Surely your plays are not that difficult to think through. Yeah, you wanna... Yeah, of course you're on Dragoon. Spheres. Why spheres? So it's all stuff from your grave. I'm gonna take a guess it's Druis that you're searching, right? No, it's just Imperial Dragon. Which you can't actually summon. Not this turn, anyway. So, change to attack. Change to attack. Normal summon. Search for a card. So, what are we doing here? Okay, so the play here is to do this. Okay, they'll let that go. And then, in theory, they just return this to the hand. Or they're going to use Drill Beam on this one. No, they are not using Drill Beam on this one. You are confusing me a little bit. You get a red ice card from your deck's hand. Okay. This wasn't summoned via its own effect. So, I can banish this. But do I need to? I'm not going to let them search Red Eyes Fusion. That will honestly do it. Draw phase. So they can negate boss stage now. Okay, that's fine. We let that go. Not that we can do anything to stop it. During opponent's main phase, quick effect. So we do this now, because we know exactly what their hand is. This gets us to Ha. You get to add a monster that mentions Max Metamorph. You then have to send one of your 3 cards from the hand to the grave because Ha is on the field. We can get to put Lotta on the field. We've got a MST, monster, negate, and monster stop attacking and negate. Zoa. Oh, they added from grave. Smart. You let that resolve. I guess I do this now. Let's get ourselves a Lotta. I mean, I can just negate. So, which one do we want? We don't. Because I can get Fenrir online next turn. They haven't used their normal summon. So yeah, here's where you do Fiendish Chain. And you do Typhoon here. And in theory, I mean, we know that that's dead until the next turn, so that just leaves them with this one if they want to... Well, they can't. Right, that just has to be what it is. I mean, I can stop that, but then I can't stop the metal morph. And the thing is, it's regular metal morph, so... Where's the max? It means you get to Metal Zoa twice per turn when your opponent activates a monster effect. Monster effect or a spell card or effect, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy it. In that case, I think we do, right? I don't want them having it. I'm trying to use a lot of brain power. I'm hoping it's working. Because this is not in the graveyard, they don't get it back during the standby, which means they don't get the normal summon effect, unless they want to put these both in the graveyard, turning off this, but giving them this back. They can currently... Yeah, they have dark monsters in the graves, Dragon and Spellcaster, which means that the, what's it? Let's just look at the related cards. Okay, so it won't banish, but it will negate if they tribute summon it. The whole point is that even if they do tribute summon it, they have to use this, and we can negate its on summon effect. Banish it and attack over this. But we need the... okay, no. But they made a link too. You go for it. That is like the worst decision you could have done. During your main phase, if you control Primate, you can set. Generator would be great. That would. That would. Right. So, you start with Fenrir. You activate the Fenrir and get yourself a search, because they can't stop you. Excuse you? What am I missing here? Oh, it's a warrior. Oh. That's... That's not how that works. No, wait, what? By tributing a level 5 or higher dragon? That's a warrior monster, what do you mean? That's not cheating it out. Must first. Fuck you. When your opponent activates a card or effect, negate the activation original attack from an attack position once your opponent controls. Well, you can just go and fuck yourself, can't you? When? I can't target it with spell effects, right? Yeah. Doesn't fucking matter. It was going so fucking well. why is this the most consistent? Like, why it's playing 50 and you just get the cards you need? It really fucking feels like it. Where are we at? Are we at 4 duels again? We're at 4 duels again. I'm calling it for a stream. Don't want to look at the win-loss ratio. I do not want to update my statistics. But we gotta do it. How many duels have we played? 17. 18? How many duels? 18 duels. We win a whole 6 games. That is the 1 in 3 ratio that we've been striving to get. And that is, you know, 1 in 3. Nearly 3k master. Yeah. Yeah. But I just want, just another pack, just one more pack. I can quit now. We'll leave those. Leave them for next time. Save them for next time. It's supposed to be from a win. We can get our little mission rewards, small as it may be. How far are we on the proficiency? I've not seen that in a while. Chain link 4 in a duel 1 time or more. We're at 12 out of 20, and this has been going for just how long? Insane. Stupid. Anyway. What a fantastic stream. What a absolutely stunning quality of play that I've had. Although I don't think I've played too bad. And what's honestly more stunning is the quality of these hands. So, there's that. Hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. My name is Cat Monarch, and I look forward to catching you all next stream, where, you know, once again, it's going to be Bastille. It's going to be Masochist. But it will be session 130, which makes it kind of a, I don't know if you want to call it a milestone, but you could call it a milestone, it's a round number. Yeah, hope you all have a good weekend, enjoy life and all that, and I look forward to catching you all next time. Goodbye for now.